Oh boy. Oh boy. We're back to one last round of Zelda. So... I don't have a whole lot of time here, but I would like to finish this today. So, what I did between last stream and now is I pretty much just grinded a bunch of stuff that I didn't want to show on stream because it was like, it's just redoing things. I went here, I did the raid, or the race, twice to get a chamber stone and a seashell. I missed a heart piece in this little, like, path here that connects these areas. So I got that. I got some more figures from the trendy game. I think there's only 2 left now. I got a couple seashells and a chamber stone from the fishing game. I actually, just to prove I did everything, I actually did, took screenshots. I got the big fish, which I got twice. One to get the chamber stone and one to get the seashell. And then I got both the blooper and the cheap. It looks really happy there. So I got everything, which is cool. So that's that. I think it's the Shy Guy and the Piranha Plant figure, which goes in here and here, respectively. Yeah, and then I got the heart piece and then the stuff from over here. And I think that's it. I think I did the other challenge at Dompe's house that I didn't finish before. And, yeah. I checked all my inventory. I pretty much have everything I can at this point. I'm missing 1 seashell, 1 heart piece, 2 heart containers, and the final item, an instrument, and that's it. And then it's just chamber stones, which that's all post-game stuff. Oh, I did buy the extra chamber stone from the shop, and then it turns out there's just more. Every chamber stone you buy, it just adds another one until you've... I think there's 1 per dungeon, so there's like 8 or 7 you could buy from the shop. And that will be a waste of time, so I will do that some other time on my own time. Time. Let me just check to make sure my sound's coming in. Okay, yeah, sounds fine. Cool. I guess whatever that sound issue was I was having with the direct monitoring on that first stream hasn't occurred again. So today we're just making a beeline right for the final dungeon, then the final boss, and that'll probably be it. I only have about an hour and a half to stream anyway. There is going to be some other stuff too, but like I don't know if I'm going to do it on stream. I might not even get the final heart container on stream, just because that's going to require me to do another dungeon, like a dungeon maker quest, and I don't think I have the time for that, unless I can make it really quickly. It's also dependent on how long it takes me to get to this last dungeon. I could have swore there was, no, I guess not. Yep, there it is. Somebody help! Hey, Link! Some monsters put me up here. What should I do? I'm afraid of heights. Yow, that was a surprise. Link, thank you. Say, Link, I don't know how to say this, but...
Oi!
Marin! Did that peak the microphone? Huh? Darren? Never mind. I gotta go. She's afraid of heights, but she has no qualms jumping off like a story. Hoot! That girl sang her song in front of the egg. Her ballad of the windfish is a song of awakening. Did she actually intend to wake the windfish? The next siren's instrument is in the west. Play your melodies so that the unliving stones might hear. Show your courage. The wind fish awaits you. Hoot! Flippity flappity, flippity flappity. Yeah, I've already been over here. So I said this on Twitter the other day, but this game, like, after the 5th dungeon, the items you get are just so, like, not as good. Like, the level 2 bracelet only gets used for, like, required purposes. You don't get it for anything optional. The mirror shield is slightly more useful, but still mostly just required. And the fire rod, which I'm getting in the last dungeon, is literally just for that dungeon, and that's it. Meanwhile, the hookshot you get in Dungeon 5 is useful in, like, every scenario. It's useful in every dungeon. You use it to explore the overworld. It's just weird. It's like they kind of crammed in the last 3 dungeons as an afterthought. But at the same time, it was a Game Boy game, so they did the best they could. I would have liked to see the remake make greater use of the mirror shield, the level 2 bracelet, and the fire rod. Anyway, this is the point of the shield, the level 2 shield. It's just to do this. Still hurt me, though. Alright, warp point. That warp point is new to this game. The last warp point is actually there in the original, though, and it's kind of in a weird spot. As you'll see when I get to it. Yeah, as I mentioned before, I bought the Chamber Stone, so I have, like, no rupees anymore. Apparently, when you beat the game, you get the level 4 Dungeon Maker challenges, which is cool because it's post-game content, but it's also, like, it's not that great. But you get a lot of rupees from it, apparently. And that's what lets you buy the last set of Chamber Stones. One last use for the shovel. That's it, I got all of them. I didn't read this last time either. An organ whose sound can be soothing. Bring, bring, hi, it's Orira. The head of the turtle is in your way. Put life into it and it will move. It's true, true. Bye. It was a very punctuated read on that line. There really isn't much over here, huh? This dungeon also seems a lot smaller. I could have, yeah, because in the Game Boy version, this wall actually fills up the entire screen. I guess you could use bombs. And I swore you could just hit him normally in the other version. Or maybe I need bombs to break the shell. Yeah, I think so. fire? I guess not. I gotta say, I like how they redid this fight. It's actually definitely more challenging than it was originally. Cool, took care of that. Well, I better go heal again. Actually, before I do anything, let me turn in that last seashell for my long-awaited reward, which I'm sure you can guess what it is at this point, since there's no other items in the game that I could get. You have discovered every secret. The proof is in the seashells you hold. I acknowledge the perseverance it took. May fortune bless you wherever you roam. My task here is finished. Get some roops, which is cool. About 300. And a chamber stone. Totally necessary. Actually, wait, do you get anything else for going in there? Probably not. It couldn't hurt to check. It'd be neat if it was like Ocarina of Time, when you do all those Skulltulas and you just get unlimited rupees every time you go into the room. Nope, there's nothing here. Just a second here. So yeah, the warp points in this game are a little weird at this point because they put one before the dungeon, and then you can see there's another one right up there. So there's literally 2 warp points right next to each other. But it makes sense because that warp point you actually can't get to until you're almost done with the dungeon. And again, it's another instance where you go outside of the dungeon during it. Level 8, Turtle Rock. So this is the final level. It's pretty big. Oh, you can't use your hookshot in the midair. I like the atmosphere there, it's really good. Alright, there's a shitload of mini-bosses in here, too. This is, in essence, the final dungeon. Red tunic plus level 2 sword equals just kill everything in 2 hits. If I had a piece of power, I would just be unstoppable. Alright, this thing, so... In the other game, in the original, you actually just pushed it. In this, you have to press A. It moves in the direction you press the buttons, and it makes a platform. And if you fill in everything, you get a chest. That was the easy one. As evidenced by that piss-poor reward. Also, I found out these things can be, shit! Killed with the boomerang. I just haven't been using the boomerang enough, honestly. It's extremely overpowered. Compass! Yeah, you can see this dungeon kind of stretches to the far corners of this map. There's actually a way to sequence break this dungeon a bit. But it's probably a lot easier in this game just because you could see where the broken walls are easily. How do you light those? Oh, right, you need the fire rod. Oh, I'm an idiot. This song's handled pretty well. Again, this was a very repetitive song, so the fact that they just kind of handle it in, like, a way that doesn't sound annoying is pretty good. Stairs. Ooh. All the Goombas can just walk on spikes. And again, I guess that's accurate to the games. I've seen plenty of Mario Maker. I don't have a thing for that. Oh, it disables it. I didn't think of that. Oh look, another use of the mandatory level 2 bracelet. You don't fight this boss at all until you already have the level 2 bracelet, so it's kind of pointless. The bracelet, not the boss. The mini-boss is an interesting concept. Jeezy on my beaky. I'm not gonna finish that. Fill all the holes with the rock that rolls. This lit is the key. Oh yeah, people didn't know you could do this. If you hold up the shield while pressing the Pegasus boots, you do a shield run. This controls a lot more smoothly in this version. The control stick's actually much better here. I remember the other year when Vinny streamed the Game Boy version of this. I think he messed up this room like 6 times in a row. Already running low on health, huh? I'm back here. Alright, so just loops. Oh, that's why. You can't go back. Loops ahoy. I don't think I have used the spinning attack. I'm like, wait, have I? I don't really use it that often. I do on bosses, though, because it does more damage. Something I never knew. Look. Not pot of booze. Whoop. Oh. I don't think I was supposed to do that. Yeah, that wall right there, I think you could actually break it. Oh, there's no crack on it. Interesting. There's a crack on it from that direction. Oh, I see. There's a crack on it there. I'm talking about the one up there, though, between those 2 candles. Map, compass, beak. Alright, so we got all the essentials. We just need the key and the item. So we have 2 keys. We could break through both of those. As you can see, the final, the original room just leads here. Couldn't get the chest there. I'm gonna have to come down around. I actually think I'm kind of stuck here. I think I have to go back if I want to do anything. Wait, let me just check. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anywhere else I could go here. I kind of have to loop back around. So let's take the easy way. Stairs and locked area. Let's go to the right first, because, definitely looks like there's something over there. Oh. Oh. Okay, never mind. There already. Bombable wall right there. This is a block of solid ice. It's very cold. Okay, so we're not going there yet. Let me mark that, actually. The square for ice. This dungeon is very big and confusing, so knowing exactly where everything is helpful. Actually, you know what? Anywhere that I need the fire rod, I'm gonna mark with a square. That way I know to go back there later. Alright, so the staircase there, and then there's a locked door up there. Let's try the staircase. Ooh, Why the frame rate so bad all of a sudden? And more ice. Okay. Alright, third time's the charm. Going up doesn't seem to do anything, and going right is probably the right way. Staircase and a one-way door. That's just a return. It's a one-way exit. Oh, come on, Link. You know I didn't want to do that. Oops! Wow, that explosion radius is pretty bad. To defeat the monsters who hold the key, attack them from a higher place. Ooh, that leads to a whole bunch of stuff, though. Actually, that looks like it just leads to a one-way. But there might be stairs. Oh, I need a key either way. There's a certain level of cunning needed to get to this dungeon. I possess only a marginal amount of that. Alright, so you can beat these things down here. These bongos. Bongos, but the chest is up there, so it just despawns, I think. Yeah. How do you get over there? I don't think you can. I think you need to take the staircase. Oh, secret medicine! Nice. Except now I'm stuck back over here again. Oh, why'd you do that? Why'd you go to the right? That was unintentional and not supposed to happen. use this key over here. And I need another key. Unbelievable. And another key. Alright. This is key central. Yeah, this is the room I was talking about before. I don't think you could do anything in here. Actually, no, you can. You could skip a key room entirely, because if you know that this wall is here, and I've done this before in the Game Boy version, if you fire a bomb arrow at this wall, you could get in here early and actually skip the first key block I open in here. So you'd only need a key block for there and a key block for there. You wouldn't need this room at all, meaning you could actually break the dungeon because you wouldn't need to get all the keys needed to beat it. It's actually quite amusing. But now I'm short a key. So that's interesting. I'm gonna have to go... Actually, I'm probably gonna have to go back that way, because I'm gonna need a key to go the other way. How do you not softlock this dungeon? Because if I open the key block up there, then there's no more keys. Unless I get 2, wherever I'm going. Then at the very least I'm opening one way. Let's mark these with spades so I know where these go. These go together. And then these go together. Conundrum, what do I do now? No, they wouldn't make it so you could soft lock. There's gotta be another way. Yeah, how do I get up there, though? Can I? No, I don't think I can, because that looks like a forced jump thing. Nah, you can't. There's no bombable wall here either. Oh, that just breaks the floor, too. Wow. Was it like that in the original? Oh, that door's a one-way. Can't get up there. Can't get over there. Is there something I'm missing here? That I need stuff to light that. That chest I can't get. I can't get over here. I haven't run into anything involving the crystal yet, so I don't know what that's about. Got the chest from here. I got the key from here. I beat the mini-boss here. I beat the mini-boss here. Yeah, like, you need another key. How are you supposed to do this? Help. They wouldn't make this like you had to get them in a specific order. That would be impossible because people who've never played this game don't know that there's keys or locks in that one area, so... Maybe, I think I've checked over there, though. There's no bombable wall, is there? No, there isn't. That would make this... That would solve everything, honestly. But... That's not the answer. Going over there is pointless. That's just going to bring me over there. There's nothing over here to gain. These two have the ice blocks, so I can't get through them. There's a crystal block there that has no purpose so far. I've opened those two walls. These two are just connected. There's nothing here that I could go through. Maybe there's something... Maybe there's a wall over here I could break to get over there. That's honestly, like, the only thing I could think of at this point. Yep. I knew it. It was the only way. If the statue looks strange, shoot it with the bow. Good life advice. Okay, never mind. I guess the statue doesn't look strange. Oh, wait a minute. That looks breakable. No! Okay! So we don't know what the fuck we're doing, huh? Well, at least I got a key. That's all that matters. This just leads back down to that other room. Boss door, locked door. Oh, that just leads around in a circle, but I guess it doesn't matter because I have access to over here now anyway. I believe the weapon is over here. Oh wait, I can't get here yet though. 50 rupees! This leads outside. There's the last heart piece. There's the last warp point. Yeah, for some reason the last warp point's literally in the middle of a dungeon. This is kind of annoying now because of the way this new mechanic of the dongles works. You now need twice as many bombs to kill it, since you can't pick up the ones it rejects anymore. This fight was quite annoying in the Game Boy version. Still kinda is. Please turn to the right. Thank you. Another key! That's not enough. We were kind of just back in the same situation we were in before, though. I need 2 keys to break these. Oh, right, I didn't get the key in here yet. I gotta figure out what to do there. Am I doing something wrong? Oh, I'm not on the... I had to stand on here. I didn't know that was a platform. Alright, well, we're good to finish the... get the rest of this stuff now. Thank God Link is slightly fireproof. Oh, those break after a while. Oh wait, I went the wrong way. Shit. I'm starting to get sloppy here. Riding a bicycle, you never forget until you forget. Fucking snakes, man. Also, fucking Snake Man. Waiting game. Wait, what? Oh, but okay, here's the new mini-boss. Oh, that hurts a lot. Because I left a dungeon, the crystal got, like, switched off. It sucks. Oh, but I'll get a warp point here, so it won't matter. I can quickly warp back and forth. Yeah. Interesting that, like, if you didn't know this breakable wall was here, you wouldn't know to hit that. Final item. You got the magic rod. Now you can burn things. Burn it. Burn it all down. So this is cool. It's just a ranged attack with unlimited ammo. It's pretty neat. Only usable in this dungeon. In terms of, like, required stuff. You need to light some torches to get that one chest, and then you need it for the ice blocks, and that's literally it. Still doesn't work on flying enemies, though. Alright, so I need to get to where the squares are. So let's warp back to the beginning and start from there. Actually, no, I don't have to do that. I could just go around. Wouldn't I? Sorry, one sec. Jump. Here. Oh, that is, that's the boss key up there. Small key. Okay, so I could break these two. I could remove that now from the... Where did that lead anyway? Oh, it led over here. Okay, so that just leaves, yeah, that staircase, and I'm assuming one of these leads to one of them and one of them leads to the other. So I guess let's go to the squares. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna be cheap and I'm gonna refill my hearts while I'm out here. Extremely useful that they put this right before a fairy fountain. Warping back to the dungeon itself is kind of pointless, because that'll put me just at the top of the dungeon, like the top of the map, where I don't need to be. Thing to get to those last two spots. And yeah, that's what you do with the ice rod. You break ice blocks. Not like that though. That's fucking dumb. Okay. Oh, perfect. This is the right one. I think I've used all the other ones. And the squares are going to connect here. Let me fight this boss one more time. Only now with lava. I don't believe this does anything to it. Nah. Again, fire rod. Very odd weapon. Come on, man. Easy. Nightmare key. Let's go. That said, going out there is kind of pointless, so let's just warp back to the beginning again. Yeah, the game is very simplistic dungeon design, but it's interesting. It's fun. It's weird wondering how, it's crazy to think like there's gonna be people that played Breath of the Wild as their first Zelda game and then are coming to this game afterwards and they're like, what the hell is this? This is not Zelda. And it's like, no, you fool, this is what Zelda always was. You're experiencing what Zelda has become. I don't mean that in an elitist way. I love the new Zeldas. They're really good. We have to think this through. This is a puzzle. Ah! Okay, I think I know what to do here. Or not. Maybe I don't. Maybe if I fall and then shoot that. Not fast enough. Huh. Yeah, got it. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to do it, but that's how I did it. And there we go. The fire rod is officially done in terms of useful. Actually, no, that's not true. It's useful on this boss here, which is dumb because this boss is made of fire. Crackle whoosh! You're finished! I will never let you play the instruments of the sirens. Fry guy? Stir fry? Hot head. Heats flames head. Yep, he's made of fire, and he's weak to fire. They definitely made him harder to hit. Crackle! Why did you come here? If it weren't for you, nothing would have to change. You cannot wake the windfish. Remember, you too are in the dream. If I were made of fire, I wouldn't want to be weak to myself. This is an awful dream. Alright, there's the second to last heart container. And there's the last instrument. You got the thunder drum. A thunder drum for a thunder chicken, like me. Also, I love how they just went full 8-bit with that, with that little jingle. Egg. The egg on the mountain calls. We've done it. It's time to crack the egg open. Bring. Hello, this is Orira speaking. Link, it's time for you to face the egg on Mount Tama Ranch. Be careful, Link. Bye. Click. Yep, we in it now. I believe we could get one more figure at this point, the Pokey figure. And then we can get we could do Dampe's thing if it's not too long. If it is, though, I'm not gonna bother doing the last Dampe challenge for the pre-game. Excuse me, for before you beat the game. Just get you the last heart container, like it's an entire container all at once. Yep, there's the Pokey figure. Yeah. Be nice if it stayed in there. Yeah! Oh my god! Yes! Prick. Oh, no, no, no! Oh, yes! Ooh! Hey! Yo! Come on, no, 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 no! Give it! Are you fucking serious with this? Yeah, yeah, yeah? Oh, there we go. Okay. I just had to stop moving. You got a Pokey figure. The memory of meeting these still stings. I was gonna call some serious bullshit if I couldn't get that figure. So here's the Shy Guy statue I got before. The eyes are holes, but why can't you see anything inside? Here's the Pokey figure. It's a Pokey figure. Each segment is detachable, even the head. That just leaves the Bow Wow figure, but I believe you can only get that post-game. And that gets you another Chamber Stone if you do. Thank you for everything. Link, you are the kindest boy I know. One day I made a wish to the Windfish. What was the wish? It was... No, it's secret. Link, someday you will leave this island. I just know it in my heart. Don't ever forget me. If you do, I'll never forgive you. The other thing I got was the Piranha Plant figure in Marin's house. It's a Piranha Plant figure. What do they water these things with? Yeah, I believe there's only one figure left, and it's the Bow Wow figure. Yeah, and it's not available yet. Actually, wait, let me fill my 2 hearts first. I have like gunk in my controller. I was keeping this thing clean, but I guess I have been using it a lot lately. Alright, let's get this over with. Squish noises. Ooh, plus rupees effect. That's good. Okay, I think I've done 1, 4... Yeah, ticking clock. This is the last one. Restrictions, 5 minutes. You're on the clock with this one. The idea is to get to the boss and beat it in just 5 minutes. If you ask me, it comes down to how you place the entrance at the Nightmare's Lair. Not that anyone asked me. If I beat this, I get one last heart piece. Or a heart container, rather. And I believe at this point I have all the chambers I can really get, aside from buying more from the shop. Oh, that one's already placed. Alright, let's place a down chamber with stairs right here. Oh, I just realized you can't really put the boss... Oh, wait, no, we could do the boss chamber. Okay, hold on. Alright, that's good. This should be fine. No need... Shit, no need to make this more complicated than it needs to be. Oh, you're going backwards to this area. Not that it really matters. Come on, dude. Wow, it takes forever to destroy them like this. Not worth it. That... I just realized if you put this chamber in a dungeon with no way of getting back around, you could soft lock yourself. Bitch. The rupee just relocates over one square. Fuck. Not bad. Did this in less than half the time needed. Nice. Chamber stone. You gonna give me something more? There we go. Whole heart container. Ooh, the plus parts. Wall Masters effect. Apply it to a chamber to make Wall Masters reach for you. That's interesting because they're not in this game otherwise. It's great to watch you work, but I'm wondering if it could have been better. So I threw together some challenges that are tougher than anything I've given you so far. Try them, won't you? Yeah, the gold shovel. So these, yeah, these all take time and effort to do. They only give you rupees and you get nothing for doing all of them. So I will be doing these off stream just to grind. Let's see what the new chambers we got were. So it's another fairy fountain, but with 2 side exits. And the Wall Master effect. I believe there's one more plus effects as well, but I'm not sure where you get it. Either way, we're done here. That will be for my own time. Okay, how are we doing on items here? We're full up on everything? Then it is time to finish this. With 25 minutes left. It is time to end this. Mount Tama Ranch. Who wants hard-boiled eggs? Drum that rumbles like distant thunder. Ooh. Getting a little dramatic at the end there. The time has come. The windfish awaits. Enter the egg. Hoot, hoot! Oh. Does he just stay up there? No, he doesn't. He leaves. Just like the original. Windfish's egg. Yeah, you can't get over there. It's all just for show, because if you leave, you go back right to the first room, I think. Yeah. It's literally just for show. So this dungeon is not really a dungeon. It is just a long, looping set of passageways like Lost Woods. The path you have to take to get through it is different depending on the file. I believe when you start the file, it actually generates like a specific path that you have to follow. Thankfully, and that's what the book is for, that you need the magnifying lens for. Thankfully, I took a screenshot. So it's left, up, right, 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 up. Left, up, right. Left, up, right, up, right 3 times, then up. The last move is always up. 1, 2, 3. Here we are. The final boss awaits us. This remix is really good, though. This is the only time you hear this song. This would have been such a good song to actually have as like a final dungeon theme instead of just an approach. Anyway, let me take a sip here real quick. Because we all know what's happening once we jump down there. We were born of nightmares. To take over this world, we made the windfish sleep endlessly. If the windfish doesn't wake up, this island will never disappear. We would have been the masters of this place, but you had to come here and disrupt our plans. You can never defeat us. Let's rumble. Oh shit. Like come out of Link in this version. Instead of just slide out. That's neat. Ooh, this thing bounces a lot more. So yeah, I know how to fight it. There's an ideal strategy for each form. First form is magic powder. There's Aghanim from Link to the Past. Never could jump over that in time. Oh, you don't need to wait for it to light up. Whoa, that motherfucker's going fast. That turns into Ganon. Ooh, this is a bit different. In the other game, you could kind of just bum rush him. Uh-oh. Why'd I still have the bottle out? Alright, now I think he just rushes you, and yeah, one hit with the fire rod. Oh no, it takes more than this one. they made the cheap outs doesn't work anymore. Oh, and that doesn't cheap out, doesn't work either. In the other game, one hit with the boomerang would defeat him. Also, this is a new song for this form. It used to just be the mini-boss theme. You could hear it making the sound too when you hit it. The old Game Boy damage noise for bosses. Oh, good thing I had secret medicine. This guy's taking a long time to kill. There we go. This island is going to disappear. Our world is going to disappear. Our world. They definitely made it a little bit more difficult. Much appreciated. Link, you have beaten all the nightmares. Climb the stairs before you. Hoot, young lad, I mean Link, the hero. You have defeated the nightmares. Excuse me, you have proven your wisdom, courage, and power. As part of the Windfish's spirit, I am the guardian of his dream world. But one day the nightmares entered the dream and began wreaking havoc. Then you, Link, came to rescue the island. I have always trusted in your courage. I knew that you could turn back the nightmares. Thank you, Link. My work is done. The Windfish will wake soon. Goodbye. Hoot! Look at this fancy motherfucker. I am the Windfish! Long has been my slumber. In my dreams, an egg appeared. It was surrounded by an island with people, animals, an entire world. But verily, it be the nature of dreams to end. When I dost awaken, Koholint will be gone. Only the memory of this dreamland will exist in the waking world. Someday, thou may recall this island. That memory makes the dream world real. Oh, they changed that line a bit. The original writing of that line was very confusing. Come, Link. Let us awaken together. Play the 8 instruments. Play the Song of Awakening. Time for sads. everything we just did, it's all gone. I've said this before, but I love the art style juxtaposition between the opening and ending cutscenes and the rest of the game, because it kind of really drives in that that was a dream world and that, like, now this is kind of the real world again. Still a nice ending, even though it's a very, very ambiguous ending. Just because, like, how the fuck is Link getting home from here? It's interesting, too, because the original timeline for this was, like, Link's Awakening, then the Oracle Games, and then the Oracle Games, like, true ending kind of leads into Link's Awakening, because you see Link leaving on a boat. But they apparently changed it so that now Link's Awakening is before the Oracle Games, because I guess they didn't want to make you think that Link dies out at sea. But it is implied to be the same Link. Link to the Past, Link's Awakening, and the Oracle Games are all the same Link, apparently. That was really fun. It was good. It was good to revisit the game. It mostly was unchanged. It was just a nice fresh coat of paint. And it's kind of hypocritical to me to praise this for that when the Secret of Mana remake is pretty much the same thing. It's the same game, but with voice acting and 3D graphics. But the thing is, Link's Awakening was a great game to begin with, whereas Secret of Mana is a heavily flawed game that needed a proper remake. This game can get away with just doing kind of like the coat of paint, because really the original Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening was great. Like, you didn't need to change anything. Granted, I would have liked to maybe seen some changes or additions just to, you know, I guess justify the price a bit. I know that's kind of a point of contention a lot of people have brought up with this game, and that's just $6, that you could get the original DX version for $6 on the eShop for 3DS, but this is $60. But I mean, if you look at all the work that went into it and all the people that worked on it, it's really justifiable for its price point, and that's really the case for any video game. I feel like people kind of, like, the price kind of has to just be accepted that that's what has to be charged for a game. I mean, granted, Nintendo kind of, they don't need, they got the money, but they're also a business, and they're not going to want to take the hit. It would be nice if they passed that savings along to the indie devs that use their platform, and I think they kind of do, because their platform is apparently extremely easy for indie devs to get on now. Wow, I'm really cutting this stream close. I gotta leave in like 6 to 8 minutes. I'm not even dressed, honestly. 29 minutes, yeah, I have to leave in 9 minutes. Clean, simple, good. Very enjoyable. If you beat the game without dying, you see Marin fly across the screen with wings. In the Game Boy version, I don't know if it's like that in the Switch version. I assume it is. But if you want to look that up, you're going to have to go look it up on your own. Because I am not getting that. Okay, so you get a little star. I think the only thing it really does is it just makes it so... Oh, I have all my hearts, but I have none of my items that I used. Yeah, that stuff stays gone. Oh, but you get full... You get full of these, but none of these get saved. And my secret medicine's gone. So yeah, at this point, it's mostly just post-game stuff. Maybe I could try to get the last, figure on stream. But other than that, it's just chamber stone, so... At that point, there's nothing left. I had a lot of fun with this game, and I'm glad I streamed it. So, just to give a heads up regarding future streams, probably no stream tomorrow, because I'm gonna be busy doing something. But, I'm probably going back to Sword of Mana real soon. I'm gonna try to beat that before the end of next week, if possible. Goose Game, I might go back and do one more stream of to get the remaining goals, but I don't know when and where. I want to do the speedrun goals off-stream first, just to make sure that's done. Yep, Link's finally not asleep. Also, hey, lols. It just rolls right back into place, huh?
Oh.
Grab it. Yeah. Just hold it. Please hold it in there. Don't lose it. Yes. 2 tries. So yeah, Sword of Mana will be resumed soon. Duck Game, Goose Game, not Duck Game. Goose Game will be finished at some point. That's like another, it's not even a stream. That's gonna be like an hour or 2 at most. You got a Bow Wow figure. It's scarily realistic. You got a good eye and a steady hand. And here that makes you a champ. And here's the lump of rock to prove it. I think it's called a chamber stone. Nice. And listen up, no champ pays more than 5 rupees a go in my establishment. Oh, cool. So, if I want to come back and grind rupees, I can do it for 5. Not that it matters at this point. Go for it, you're almost there. I'm pulling for you. Yeah, and after Sword of Mana and Goose Game are finished, I'm going to be doing Boktai 2 as kind of a Halloweenish game. I mean, it's not really scary, but it does have vampires. And the 15th US anniversary of it is not this Saturday, but next Saturday. So I'm going to start that game and stream it. And then after that, I'll do Mother 3. And also, I might be doing another stream series, like, separate from this one. But I'm not sure just yet. It's going to be early in the morning if it is, like 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's going to be like every day for 30 minutes. But I'm not going to say what it is just yet. Nor do I know if I'm actually doing it. I still got to make up my mind. It's a Bow Wow figure. Perfect. Guaranteed to stay perfectly still. And that's pretty much it. So at this point, I've literally done everything except get the rest of the chamber stones, which are... Or get the rest of the chamber stones, which are all in the shop at this point, and then beat the gold shovel challenges. So that's it. I'll do that on my own, because it is not worth putting in the time and effort on stream to do all that. Not true 100% run. Ooh, the other plus monsters effect. Apply it to chamber to add a horde of monsters. Might try that out, actually, just to see what it's like. Yeah, we got to do all that. Oddly enough, you don't get the windfish chambers as a stuff, like an entryway and just a random, like a 4-way room. It would have been nice, because there's not a lot of 4-way rooms. Just adding the windfish room would just give you an extra option. But anyway, yeah, we're done. Link has woken up, and there is no more adventure left. Anyway, yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go in like 2 to 3 minutes. Thankfully, I'm pretty much ready to leave the house now. So yeah, thanks for coming. Thank you for joining me for Link's Awakening. It was great to revisit this game. I look forward to streaming more in the future. And I hope you all have a great day. Thank you for coming by and contributing. See you around.